The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Madrid against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Bale floats one over. Needed a better pass there. Goes for the cross. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Marcelo knocks it towards the front. Madrid will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Benzema. Tries a through ball. Modric plays it in. Fair effort, he reacted well.
Madrid didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Pepe gets good distance on it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema has a go! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Benzema. Looks like a good ball through. Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Oh, flags up.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Modric goes long and forward. Chipped through. Keylor Navas gets it upfield. Marcelo. Modric. Sergio Ramos. Fabio Coentrao. Modric plays it out to the wing. Casemiro. Bale. Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo. Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo passes it through. Marcelo spreads it wide. Bale. Spoon forward. Where to from here? Toni Kroos. Casemiro did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Fabio Coentrao tries the route one option. Benzema. Benzema has a go! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Danilo with the ball through. Header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Madrid had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks to slip it through. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. He's dealt with that well. Toni Kroos passes it through. Here comes the corner. Massive leap! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Benzema. Toni Kroos. Forward it goes. Whistle goes. He's been given offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Madrid now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important. Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well won, that's good play. Casemiro. Pepe. And the through ball is intercepted. Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo with a delicate ball, tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Pepe tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Bale. Now the cross. No, that's not going to find its target. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Casemiro, looks like a good ball through. Bale pumps it forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Goes for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Lobs it in gently. Nice little chip. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Coentrao. Coentrao. Can he finish? More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
Madrid are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Done very well to intervene. Kroos. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Bale. Marcelo knocks it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Modric. Can he put it away? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
It so nearly came off for him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Morata, Ramos, Toni Kroos. Spoon forward. It's Morata! No, not quite. Pepe kicks it up from the goal kick. Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Rafael Varane.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's Casemiro. Modric with the ball through. Defence has got rid of that. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Goes wide. Up to meet it! Oh, extraordinary. It's a long forward pass. Tries a through ball. Pepe gets into the right position to intercept. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the pass. Benzema has a go! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's that. Madrid thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very... Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Madrid against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Madrid are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break.
And back out it comes.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
Casemiro. Kroos. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! by a lack of accuracy. James Rodriguez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Toni Kroos pumps it forwards. Modric. And it's Toni Kroos. Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? It's out for a goal kick. Kroos. He's made sure that that won't get through. They've scored! Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
James Rodriguez boots it upfield. Bale with the ball through. And he's there to cut it out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Marcelo. Sergio Ramos cuts it out. Well read, they've been good at that. Steered out wide. Bale. Over it comes. Smart save. It's broken loose. That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Fabio Coentrao passes it through. Modric. Benzema plays it out to the wing. Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
But he can't say there was nothing to aim for. What a letdown.
Out wide to the right. That's a throw. Bale. Sergio Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Oh, that's a waste.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Toni Kroos. Now the pass. Bale. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Benzema, out to the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Great leap! And in it goes!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Cristiano Ronaldo goes long and forward. It's come loose. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Bale. Good idea, just poorly executed. first half is done. So there was the first half.
I think it's been a joy to work on, Peter. We've seen an open, attacking game backed up by some terrific effort from both teams. I think 1-1 is about right, but it could have easily been a higher score draw. Who knows what way it'll go from here.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Dinks one in. Great ball, now the shot! Goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Benzema! That is absolutely glorious! About as smooth as it gets! And with that goal comes comfort! Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And out to safety. And it's Bale. Sergio Ramos looking up to see who wants it. Bale plays it in. It's Kroos! It's anyone's ball. Casemiro passes it through. And they have themselves another corner. Up to meet it! It's come back out! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bale. Toni Kroos. Madrid haven't made a substitution yet. Looks like a good ball through. Bale. Towering header! Ronaldo! Superb! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Toni Kroos. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Varane. And the through ball is intercepted. Aimed forward. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sergio Ramos does well there, alert. Modric floats one over. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. Sergio Ramos. Who's going to make this theirs? Bale. Bale's cross. He's dealt with that well. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Looks to slip it through. There's no flag. And it's James Rodriguez. Madrid have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of time.
And more, and more, and more!
Unbelievable.
And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now it's Morata, promising cross. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Tries a through ball. Now, can he capitalise? Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Morata. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo tries the route one option. Defenders on the back foot. Now the pass. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Bale. It's a loose ball. Sergio Ramos. Bale. Away from immediate danger. Done very well to intervene. Now surely shapes the shoots. Lacking in accuracy. Toni Kroos passes it through. Gets up to head it! Toni Kroos looks to slip it through. The final whistle. Madrid have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it turned out to be a game that was pretty much anticipated, very competitive, reasonably entertaining, and room to debate whether the outcome was fair. I would say yes.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Madrid against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Madrid will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pepe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale with the ball through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. And it's Sergio Ramos. This is promising. Now the cross. Toni Kroos. Looks to slip it through. He's got away with one there. Pepe. Toni Kroos. James Rodriguez was typically well positioned. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Benzema goes for the cross. And he's there to hoof it away. Toni Kroos tries lifting it over. That's not going to find its target. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Tries a through ball. Bale is on his own. He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. Bale with a beautifully timed run. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's made sure that that won't get through. Casemiro tries the route one option. Now the pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Benzema. Oh, good interception. Keylor Navas gets it upfield. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a corner. Sergio Ramos gets it away. And it's Sergio Ramos. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
That intervention was very necessary. Modric, and he's made certain that won't get through. Benzema passes it through. Goes for goal! Aimed long and direct. Toni Kroos gets it back. Looks to slip it through.
Benzema can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball up.
And we hit half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, when you concede a second so soon after conceding a first, it has a bigger impact on spirit, and they've looked a little demoralised since. They need picking up, and the right pep talk could inspire a way back, but we'll see on that. Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Looks like a good ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Danger averted for now. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. Bale. Bale! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
James Rodriguez has been found. Away from immediate danger. Played out to the wing. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
James Rodriguez looks to dink one in. And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Bale crosses one in. They've won a corner. Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Kroos tries a through ball. Benzema looking to get on the end of this. He can get that clear. Now the pass. Benzema looking to get on the end of this. Bale passes it through. He's through the middle. Chance! Sergio Ramos. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to thread it through. Fine defending there. And it's Benzema. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Looks to slip it through. Timely intervention. James Rodriguez with the ball through. Benzema looking to get on the end of this. He's in space and looking for options. It's a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. It's a loose ball. Here comes another cross. Oh, that's a waste. Sergio Ramos. Bale tries a through ball. Bale's cross. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Fabio Coentrao pumps it forwards. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Clears it out of harm's way. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper's got good distance on that. Sergio Ramos passes it through. Marcelo. Aimed forward. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's a loss because they weren't able to land a significant blow themselves. Scaring your opponents isn't enough, Peter. You've got to be able to hit them hard in the form of goals, and that's what's obviously lacking.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Madrid against Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Madrid will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Casemiro. Now it's Benzema. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Madrid get it back again. It's Hammers! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Looks like a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo. Modric. James Rodriguez. Toni Kroos is very much switched on to make that. Tries a through ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Pepe with the ball through. Bale. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
James Rodriguez. Now the pass. And out to safety. And it's Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos passes it through. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. Casemiro. Still goalless. James. Steered out wide. No, that's not going to find its target. And now the finish! And he's cut it out. Marcelo. Rafael Varane does well there, alert. Looks to slip it through. James Rodriguez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Who's going to make this theirs? The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hits one! He's scored! First blood drawn. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's more and more and more and more. They are running riot. And they are disappearing out of sight. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Away from immediate danger. Another piece of really good defending. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. Bale passes it through. Ronaldo! Superb! And already they're looking to run away with it. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
4 in the game. He scores! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong...
It's going to be the final action of the first half. And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to hoof it away. Toni Kroos, out towards the flank. Now it's Benzema. Bale. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Oh, that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Now it's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neat exchange. Madrid have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look,
it's in! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Madrid last themselves into a 3-goal lead. Bale tries a long pass towards the front. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses it in low. Benzema has a go! Keeper's got his work done.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Managed to get it away. Now it's Benzema. Out to the left it goes. Now the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to shoot! He's had a go! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Rafael Varane. Aimed long and direct. That's beautifully weighted. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Massive leap! That's gone a long way up and away. Oh, that is an awful miss.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Toni Kroos pumps it forwards. Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo. That intervention was very necessary. Benzema plays it into the box. It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. And I can only say, well done, son.
Towering header! Ronaldo! Superb! And they are right back within touch! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Casemiro pumps it into the area. Casemiro, he's made sure that that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. Shot a goal! No, he's missed it. Modric knocks it towards the front. Bale's cross. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Tries a through ball, and it's James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. Now it's Bale. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Toni Kroos. Spoon forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Great leap! They've done it! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
How many more does he want? Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Defence has got rid of that. And he's there to cut it out. Clears it out of harm's way. Benzema can shoot here. World-class Karim Benzema! More and more and more and more! They are running riot!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Your reflections then, Jim?
An engaging game that was never going to get me on the edge of my seat, but it offered a good technical duel with the right results, so no complaints from me.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Madrid against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. James Rodriguez tries the route one option. Bale passes it through. Casemiro pumps it forwards. Madrid do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
Pepe plays it out to the wing. Tries a through ball. Fabio Coentrao boots it upfield. Benzema, big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
Casemiro goes long and forward. And he's there to cut it out. And the defence can get it clear. Now it's Benzema. Looks to slip it through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Casemiro, Modric, Casemiro knocks it towards the front. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
Massive leap! He's scored! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Madrid put themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Modric. Casemiro. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Toni Kroos did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Towering header! Back of the net!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Ramos. Forward it goes. Now it's Benzema. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
It's something that's kind of hit me in recent times, the pressing like this, keeping constant pressure on the opposition. I like to see it too.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the pass. Chance! James Rodriguez delivers. World-class Karim Benzema! And the comeback is complete! An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
It's there! Again, we are level! What a contest! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
That'll be the final action of the first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Goes wide. And it's Sergio Ramos. Now it's Bale. Bale's cross. He's delivered all right!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look,
Sergio Ramos concedes a free kick for that. Benzema. Fabio Coentrao gets into some space. Bale with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Toni Kroos. James Rodriguez was typically well positioned. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dinks one in. Away from immediate danger. Needed a better pass there. Madrid look as though they're about to make a change. Toni Kroos. Steered out wide. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Isco. Madrid yet to make a change here. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Well positioned to make that interception. Modric pumps it upfield. Casemiro aimed forward. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed, an easy read for the defence.
Benzema. Looks like a good ball through. Hit into the middle. And back out it comes. Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Toni Kroos looks to slip it through. That had to be more accurate. Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's a long forward pass. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Bale. James Rodriguez with the ball through. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's James Rodriguez. Tries a through ball. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Bale. Sergio Ramos. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. They've managed to get it away. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Toni Kroos. Oh, looking desperate here, short on time and options.
This is a remarkable show of character. The situation demanded something forceful, and they're delivering.
Toni Kroos tries a long pass towards the front. It's come loose. Casemiro. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance to shoot. Looking to shoot! James Rodriguez has been caught offside.
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure, but their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
Now the pass. Timely intervention. Cristiano Ronaldo. Isco. Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Bale. Fabio Coentrao. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead and they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Madrid have to question their whole attitude taken into this game for me. I think the performance was lacklustre from the first whistle, and I think the atmosphere suffered on it too, and I think for them this was one to forget.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Madrid against Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He's gone for it! Toni Kroos tries lifting it over, and he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Cristiano Ronaldo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Madrid will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
Who's going to make this theirs? Tries a through ball. Bale. Bale's cross. They've managed to get it away. Kroos with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cristiano Ronaldo was typically well positioned. Toni Kroos cuts it out. Aimed long and direct. Ramos. Good idea, just poorly executed. Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. James Rodriguez tries to stroke it through. Casemiro with a long pass. Sergio Ramos gets flagged offside.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Coentrao. James Rodriguez could try cutting inside here. Casemiro with the ball through. Now it's Bale. Gone back to the keeper. Bale tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
James Rodriguez delivers. And out to safety. It's a loose ball. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
Casemiro tries the route one option. Bale. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Pepe. Rafael Varane. Marcelo. Pepe. Ramos passes it through. Hurls himself at it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Clears it out of harm's way. Cristiano Ronaldo, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. It's Casemiro. Ramos. Casemiro. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. The shot's on! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal.
They are rampant! And already they're looking for... And we've reached half-time. Here we go again. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And this is Ronaldo. Pepe pumps it forwards. Spoon forward. He's in space and looking for options. Pepe, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Thrust towards the front line. Chance to shoot. Oh, that's a waste.
What a lovely first touch, and that allowed him the space to get the shot away. It's excellent technique.
Looks to slip it through, and he should have made it 4.
Well, when your technique is that good, it allows you to do everything that bit quicker. I mean, the first touch was exquisite. He should have made more of that.
Massive leap! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And that's well defended. Benzema. Not played the ball, that's a foul. Marcelo tries to get it forward quickly, tries a through ball. James Rodriguez tries a long pass towards the front. Coentrao. Whipped in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And he's made certain that won't get through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Bale looking to get on the end of this. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
James Rodriguez looks to dink one in. Benzema! Benzema! World-class Karim Benzema! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Madrid totally rampant here. Cristiano Ronaldo needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Now the pass. Bale with the ball through. Defence has got rid of that. Marcelo with a good steal, well played. Toni Kroos. Rafael Varane gets into the right position to intercept. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Casemiro. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rafael Varane. Marcelo. Bale passes it through. He'll have it in! Surely a shot. He's gone for it. Really well taken goal. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
And it's Benzema. James Rodriguez delivers. He's had a shot! World-class Karim Benzema! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Now it's Benzema. Benzema is flagged offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Rafael Varane. Sergio Ramos. Bale looking to get on the end of this. And that's been repelled. There will be 4 extra minutes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Who's going to make this theirs? Modric. Oh, good interception. Toni Kroos. Looks like a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Oh, surely that complete. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.